Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to another segment of Bgsn. I'm Tiana.
And I'm John, and today we'll take a look at the Spanish National Honor Society, cheer, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Madison with this weekend's weather.
Thanks, Tiana. This weekend will be looking a bit gloomy, with today being a high of 64 and a low of 34 with a 90% chance of rain. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a high of 38 and a low of 25 with a 20% chance of rain. Saturday isn't looking any better with a high of 41 and a low of 27 with a possible chance of rain and possible snow showers in the late evening. Wrapping up the weekend, Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 51 and a low of 43 with a 10% chance of rain. That's it for this weekend's weather. Back to you guys.
The Spanish Honor Society is a group of students who show strong interest and put efforts towards the Spanish. Here's Austin with more.
Here at Beech Grove High School, students who excel in Spanish can join the Spanish Honor Society. This is a group of hardworking students who strive to do their best and act as examples for others. Shamar Gentle is a junior who is in Spanish Honor Society and worked hard to join the group.
You have to have 3 semesters of at least 2 A's and 1 B for Spanish, nothing less than that. And you have to have like a history of turning in your work on time and correctly.
Among many others, Shamar had a major problem that prevented him from doing his best in Spanish. This problem also prevented him from joining Spanish Honor Society after his 3rd semester of Spanish. However, Shamar worked hard to improve and is now doing very well in Spanish.
I had to do cognitive gamos more just because that's kind of a vital part of Spanish. So if you want to get in, study more your verbs and grammar, which is what I had to do.
If you're interested in joining the Spanish Honor Society, you should know that it will take effort, and there are also a list of rules to follow once you're in. But it is a great group to be part of, and it offers many incentives. From Beech Grove High School, I'm Austin McGuire for Beech Grove Student News.
Unfortunately, in South Florida, there was a mass shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, leaving 17 dead. The shooter's named Nicholas Cruz. He was a 19-year-old expelled student. He pulled the fire alarm and waited for students to come out, killing 2 innocent victims. Once he realized people heard the gunshots and took shelter, he went into the school and started shooting into classrooms. This tragedy leaves heartbreak all over the country. We send out love and support to all the victims, their families, and everyone who has been affected by this horrific event. We hope that everyone takes precautions and stays safe.
Beech Grove Cheer has been working hard all year to show for their hard work. Serenity tells us more about their road to competition.
Beech Grove High School's cheer team has been improving all year and practicing for their competition next Saturday. With a lot of hard work, they are going to do greatly. The competition is Saturday the 24th at 11:45 in Monrovia. Here's Jasia Roach and Tori Sutton on how they think we will do.
I think that this year has really given us a lot of growth. As a team, we've all come together and we're bonding a lot more.
I think the cheer competition is going to go amazingly because we've really been working really hard this season, and I feel like it's finally going to pay off all of our hard work, long hours, and all the sweat and tears that we put into this.
Support your cheerleaders like they support all of you and encourage them to win next Saturday.
The arts program are very important at Beech Grove because it gives students a way to express themselves in a way tradition school limits you from.
Beech Grove City Schools has a great art program, and most of the time this art program isn't recognized for what it is. Talk to junior Deja Crouch to see why she thinks the arts are important in the school system.
I think that the arts are needed in the school system because it's a different way to express yourself, and then you can use different techniques to express yourself in ways that you want that aren't normally used.
I also talked to senior McKenna Borf to get her opinion on what other kinds of art classes could be put into Beech Grove.
Make it better.
I think we should have like a computer animation art class because like you could teach students how to animate and like get into that aspect of creating like 3D characters or 2-dimensional characters. And I also think that video production, BGSN, is also considered an art class since it's multimedia.
I'm John Pasianos from BGSN. Signing off. And remember, Hornets, maybe we should appreciate the arts just a little bit more.
Recently, 8,000-year-old skulls were found in a southern region of Sweden. A few of the skulls had wood stakes inside of them, indicating that they have been mounted at one point. Remains of 10 or more were found at the former lake, and some are the oldest human remains to ever be found outside of Africa. Experts also found animal remains and tools made from antlers.
Opening night for the Diary of Anne Frank starts tonight and continues throughout the weekend. Madison got more on this topic.
Opening night for the Diary of Anne Frank is tonight at 7 p.m. I talked to actresses Jillian Curd and Juliet Kaufman to get their insight on the play.
Play Meep Geese. She basically gives them food and keeps them hidden in the annex.
I am Hanley Gosler, and that is Anne Frank's best friend. And there's a lot of times where she mentions me and how she misses me.
Okay, so it's been so much fun, and it's actually kind of brought me closer together with the cast. Frank.
Definitely. Come see it. We have put a lot of work into this, and you'll definitely enjoy it.
I am very excited and prepared for preview night, and it's going to be a great show all 3 nights.
Actors and actresses in the Diary of Anne Frank include Jillian Curd, John Pitzer, Caleb McIntosh, Clifford Butcher, Elizabeth Pick, Alyssa Walsh, Isaiah Doss, Lynn Scott, Madeline Adamson, David Harino, multiple extras, and of course, Shimmer. Come out and see the Diary of Anne Frank tonight, Friday night, and Saturday night at 7 p.m. This has been Madison Strachan from Bgsn.
Here's Tristan's with sports news on swimming, the Pacers, and more.
Coach Viscon said he expects about 3 swimmers to make it out of to advance to the next round and more to get to the consolation round. The boys finished the regular season 12-2 and won the ICC for the 8th consecutive year. If you're a boy and interested in playing baseball this season, there will be a call-out meeting after school at 3:15 today. Please attend if you want to play so you can meet the coaches and get updates on upcoming workouts with the team. Last night, the Pacers played their last game before the All-Star break against the Brooklyn Nets and won 108-103. Star Victor Oladipo had 25 points, Miles Turner had 11, and also 14 rebounds. The Pacers are 33-25 going into the break and 6th in the East. In an Olympics update, snowboarder Shaun White returned to the Olympic Games and won gold in the men's halfpipe. This is White's 3rd gold medal. The U.S. hockey team fell to Slovenia 3-2 in overtime. Germany is still leading the medal count with 9 golds, but Norway still leads the overall medal count at 17. The 2017-18 Indiana High School State Basketball Tournament begins this month. The Hornets are a favorite to push far in the tournament. Kion got a preview of Sectional 28.
The Indiana State Basketball Tournament begins this month, February 27th. The Hornets are in Sectional 28. The Hornets have already played 3 of the 5 teams in the sectional. They are 2-1, only losing to Danville. They've beaten Manual and Tri-West. All 3 of these games were fairly close. The Manual and Tri-West games were won on game winners by senior Jalen Curry. The other 2 teams in Sectional 28 are Indian Creek and Heron. Indian Creek has a win-loss record of 13-7, while Heron has a win-loss record of 3-19. Last year, the Hornets made it all the way to the sectional championship, losing a nail-biter to Danville. All 5 of the seniors from last year's rosters are a part of this team this year and are looking for revenge. The Hornets are a top favorite by many to win this year's sectional. With the sectional being hosted here at the Hive, we will have a major advantage. The Hornets are expected to achieve a lot this season. Currently 16-4, they are looking to make a splash in this tournament. Beech Grove has not won a sectional championship since 2008, and they are thriving to bring that winning attitude back to this program. That's all for your sectional preview. I'm Kion Tyler from Bgsn, taking you back to the desk.
Sorry about that mic hiccup earlier. That's all for sports today. Be sure to catch tomorrow's show where we will hear from state qualifying wrestlers. Back to you guys.
For this Thursday segment of Bgsn.
Remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're notified when we go live.
You are also able to follow us on Twitter at BG Student News. I'm Tiana.
And I'm John. Have a terrific Thursday, Hornets.